guys, how are you? Thank you so much for watching today's video. Thank you so much for even clicking on today's video. If you're wondering why my setup is a little bit different and what we're doing on my couch, you won't be momentarily. That's for damn sure. I just wanted to start this off on, I always start off everything on a light note, but, this is something that, I told you guys in the description box of my video of me, coming clean with the fact that, like, I suffer from, body dysmorphic disorder, BDD, and, to summarize, if anyone is not familiar, that happens upon this video, if they're not familiar with what BDD or body dysmorphic disorder is, or body dysmorphia itself, I will enlighten you. It's whenever, you look in the mirror and you just nitpick, like, little aspects of yourself, but, whenever it's you, it's not a small aspect, if that makes sense. It's just, like, every little thing from just the small little hump in my nose that I can logically see that it's small, but I need to change it. These forehead wrinkles that you can't really see unless I exaggerate them, you know what I mean? But to me, they always look like this, always. Like I mentioned, I've touched on that or whatever, like, that's one of the reasons that I wear makeup, is because, like, when you contour and stuff, it just takes away from, like, that's why makeup is, you can really, like, catfish the internet with makeup, you really can, and I think Nikita Dragon and a few other people have made videos like that, and, this is still going to count for Vlogmas. I'm not going to upload it until, October 3rd/4th, October 3rd, so, I could upload it today, but I'm probably going to wait until I get a good night's sleep, because I think it's about 7:15 a.m. here in Texas, and, I will definitely get some sleep, but I will also woke up at, like, 8 o'clock, 7:53 p.m., so I've barely been up for 12, I haven't been up for 12 whole hours, but, I was going to sit down with you guys, because I have, like, half an order of, like, fully loaded, nachos from a local restaurant called Salsitas, SALSITA', Salsitas. It's here, it's local, it's about like a 5-minute, not even a 5-minute drive, here from where we live in our RV park here in Nederland, Texas. Gemini is who I'm referring to. But, of course, Ruby has to always make a cameo. Come on, Ruby, I know you're gonna make a cameo, come here. Oh, please, I don't act like I abuse you. But no, this is Ruby. Oh my god, she looks so old on camera. She doesn't look like that in real life. Everyone always asks if she's a kitten, and I'm like, no, she just turned 13 in January. I love you, baby. I love you. Oh, thank you. Yeah, like, she never acts like that, ever. Like, but she loves to make a good cameo, and, oh, look at all the cat hair. I hope that my lighting is catching that. Ruby, no, that's my tripod. Thank you for your cameo. I appreciate it, girl. You had your moment in the sun. No, I have raised that girl since she was literally, genuinely, and actually 4 weeks old. That's a story time that I've already told on this channel, but, I guess we could just call this, like, confessions from my couch, or, like, I don't know, the title's up to me, and that kind of stuff is up in the air, but I really, I feel like this sort of thing needs to be discussed a lot more. It needs to be, let's get comfortable, you know what I mean? I want you guys to feel like, as comfortable as I am, like, I want you guys to feel like you're also in my house with me, and I think we all officially feel comfortable. What's the general consensus? I'm comfortable, and I think you guys are too. Okay, with all this, all bodies are good bodies talk, and, everyone is beautiful no matter what talk. There's a part of me that just wants to, like, jump on that bandwagon and be like, you know what I mean, just be like, yes, queen, like, yes, oh, I had it backwards. Yes, queen, yes, like, and I do believe that, and I believe that everyone is beautiful, but, like, that's why, like, I didn't really divulge too much what I was referring to when I mentioned, Eugenia Cooney, as well as Amberlynn Reid. There's also Foodie Beauty, Nikocado Avocado, who I'm not a fan of, I'll just be honest. I try to not have ill will towards anyone. I'm not saying that I do have ill will towards him or any of the people before mentioned, but, I think whenever, and it's like the only reason why I feel like I have any right to speak on this, and I could be totally mistaken, I could be completely wrong, I don't mean to make light of it, I could be totally off base, and I could be completely wrong here, but I don't think that I am, because like I divulged to you guys that I still struggle with starvation, the anorexia aspect of my BDD, body dysmorphic disorder, body dysmorphia, um, and my Marfan syndrome plays a hand in that, because like I will always be naturally thin. You know what I mean? It's like you can count the ribs if you want. You know what I mean? It's like most people like with body image issues at all would never even show their stomach, but it's just because what I just showed you guys, like, I'm sure, like, everybody's gonna be like, oh my god, you're so thin, whatever, like, or you're so hairy, but really, or they might not even make a comment, but in my head, it's just like, I just saw a 400-pound person, and that is gonna rub some people the wrong way, but they obviously don't understand what BDD is, if it does, and I'm sorry if it does rub people the wrong way, but, I'm sorry, but Amberlynn Reid's body is not a good body, it's not a healthy body, she has the money to change it, she has the money to get hyperbaric surgery where it could actually absolutely change her life completely, but she unfortunately weighs too much, and she always like makes disclaimers in her videos, and this is not being negative towards anyone because I don't do that on my channel, but she always makes these disclaimers that, oh, this is not a weight loss channel, this is not a weight loss channel, this is not a weight loss channel, and it's just like, girl, we get that, this is a weight gain channel, babe, like, and it breaks my heart to say that, it really does, because I love her, like, I'm with Justine / Kicking Geese / JP Metz all the way, as well as Life of a Free Spirit, whom I will link in the description box down below. I recently stumbled upon her. She is one of the best reaction channels next to Justine / Kicking Geese / JP Metz. They're fantastic, and I agree with the two of these beautiful women. Whenever, and I agree with the sentiment. I share the sentiment with them. Is what I'm trying to say. That not all bodies are good bodies, and but also whenever they say they want to see like Amberlynn's glow up, they want to see her glow up, they want to see her succeed, like, and that is why I watch her, for the same reason. Just because stranger things have happened, and it's like, has she? I don't think that she's given up. If she had given up, she never would. I mean, she would have stopped vlogging. Yeah, it's like, yes, she makes income and stuff and doing these unhealthy mukbangs, and she says that she makes this disclaimer that like if she eats on camera, then she's more conscious of what she's eating, but let's face it, she's eating a lot more off camera. We all know that. That's something that Life of a Free Spirit has said, who I'm a huge fan of. She's beautiful and fantastic and amazing. She loved one of my comments. I was so flabbergasted by that, and touched and humbled. As well as Justine Kicking Geese. On some of her live streams, she's mentioned my name and stuff, and I love them. They're awesome, and I share that sentiment, and I share in regards to them just wanting the best for her, and that's why we watch. There's so many people that hate watch and just want to call her a beanbag and a whale, and these awful things that you should never say to anyone. But back to my point, like also, and then like on the opposite ends of the spectrum, we have Eugenia Cooney, who is doing great. She's doing great because Shane Dawson did a documentary where it said she's doing great, so that has to mean it's true, But that. This is not shady. This is just coming from somebody that has body image issues themselves, and used to like wear makeup that would trick the eye to make it look like you had some color and stuff, like natural makeup, but actual. I don't know why I did air quotes, because I actually mean it when I say natural makeup. That made me look like I weighed more than I did back whenever I used to do cocaine and things of that nature. Back in my teen years, mid to late teen years. You know what I mean? And we're talking 10, 12 plus years ago. Don't worry, I haven't done it in a long time. But, no, it's like, this is my opinion, this is what I allege, this is something that rings true to little old gay me. This is me speculating, is honestly what it is. But it's, have you guys noticed in Eugenia's latest vlogs, which I watch, and I like every single one of them, and I comment that she looks so beautiful, and I'm so proud of her. But in every single one of her vlogs, she wears the loosest fitting clothing possible. And let's face it, where's the only place that she's gained weight? Ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between, girls and boys, and everyone in between, where is that? Just in her face. She was gone for 2 months, I think she said in the documentary, maybe even less than 2 months. And, she supposedly had to eat some gross food and, like, like a knockoff McMuffin, because like I'm sure you all saw the return of Eugenia Cooney, which Shane Dawson made famous or whatever. It was like his introduction to the beautiful world of Jeffree Star, which is now popped off, which we all knew that it would. But it's like whenever you're an addict is an addict is an addict. You know what I mean? It's like I'm a drug addict. Oh, I've said that several times on my channel. I manage now just because I'm on pain pills as well as benzodiazepines for my bipolar 2 disorder with severe PTSD, as well as my Marfan syndrome, my Sjogren's, and a botched scoliosis surgery that happened whenever I was 14 due to my Marfan syndrome. Which this also ties into my video about my BDD, body dysmorphic disorder and stuff as well, just because we cannot have that mentality that all bodies are good bodies. We just can't, because Eugenia's body is not a good body, and for everybody to just be like, oh, you look so great, you look so healthy, they're mistaken. I think that she went and she got some cheek fillers, and that Jacqueline Glenn and I forget the other two, like her boyfriend, whoever that is, the one that like sings with her and stuff, Sunset something, I forget. They seem like nice people, but I don't buy it. I think that they were paid / told to tell that story, just because like because they wanted to make the mom look as bad as possible. Because I do think that Eugenia Cooney's mother is an awful person, based on the fact that she encouraged her daughter's behavior and to keep vlogging in the capacity that she was in when she was on death's door. And I just back to what I was saying, because I lost my train of thought like I always do. But once an addict, always an addict. And whenever you're addicted to your body image, to binging, to purging, to starvation, anorexia, bulimia, any of that kind of stuff, it's still an addiction. And whenever you have both of those, like I do, and I would imagine that Eugenia is on some sort of psychoactive drugs as well, possibly a benzodiazepine, just based on her, hey guys, like kind of like dazed look that she always has. Which there's no judgment there at all. Just I would imagine so. That's something that her and I have in common. And I do believe that she is naturally thin based on the pictures from her childhood, just like me. And that's why it's so up in the air and it's so hard to say. But my little gay humble Texas opinion is that Eugenia Cooney has had some face fillers, some cheek fillers, some jaw fillers, and maybe put on 10 pounds. And I just think that ever since the documentary, she's lost and lost and lost and lost. If you guys saw her Bisco, girl, like becoming a Bisco girl for a day video with the and I oop, that whole thing, I don't really get it, but it's like that's what Emma Chamberlain does, and I saw Trisha do it first, but yeah, she did that, and it's just like, I cried. I was watching it with Joe, and he was like, why are you crying, babe? And I was like, because I'm so freaking worried about her. She is obviously, literally, and genuinely and actually the nicest person. You can just tell that she is. But she doesn't know any better. And all she has now are the same old people, places, and things. And I mean the mother. I mean the driver. I mean the brother that is the lawyer. But nobody knows who he is, really. It's baffling. It's troubling. It makes me sick, and it baffles me. But for somebody that has an eating disorder, and for me to come on here and do mukbangs, and even my little fortune cookie one, which I ate 2 fortune cookies, I'll discount that one, but I just, it's been scientifically proven, there are statistics and there's analytical data about the whole situation, and the whole situation is, the statistics have, led us all to believe that mukbangs, however you want to pronounce it. I say mukbangs just because I think that's the correct way to pronounce it. Could be wrong. Could be totally off base with that. I don't really know. But what I do know is that I will never shoot another mukbang, because I know, because it's been proven that people with eating disorders watch these videos whenever they're trying to not binge, and it curbs their appetite. And not only do I know the statistics that surround this issue, I know it firsthand because I've watched some of these mukbangers for the same reason. Whenever I'm starving myself for a day or 2 days, it's like the most I'll just be honest, the most that I've starved myself in the past 2 months was a solid week. And it's like, was I hydrated? Like, would I eat half a banana here and there? Yes, but it was like I didn't purge. Like I said, it's been years since I purged. I can't say 1 year. I can't say 2. I can't say. It's been at least a year and a half. I don't want to misspeak. Like I said, but I'll say years, because a year plus. You know what I mean? But and it's like, did I want to throw up that half a banana or that half of a granola bar? Absolutely, throughout that week. But I didn't. So it's like I didn't completely starve, but it's like I was getting maybe 200 calories, 250 calories a week, maybe, and that's like on the high end of it, high end of things. And I definitely this is going to fall into Vlogmas day 3 or whatever. I'm going, like I said, I'm going to sleep on this because I'm sure a pre-recorded vlog is just the same thing as a regular vlog that you recorded, you know, right before. It isn't. It's like I didn't even touch up my look. This is just a phenomenal freaking look. And somebody commented that my hair is looking really healthy. And girl, thank you for noticing. I've been doing a couple hot oil treatments. There's a lot of body there too. I'm just noticing. But honestly though, this one is very, very important to me. What do you guys think? I'm so freaking curious. Like, I have to know. Do you understand where I'm coming from? Am I thinking too hard into this? Like, am I being too hard on anyone? If that's the case, please let me know. Excuse me. Please let me know, because I never want to hurt anyone's feelings. It's the last thing in the world that I want to do. I'm having ginger ale, if you guys are wondering. Oh, there goes my chapstick. Okay. Kind of spilled all over the place, but I want the best for Amberlynn Reid. I want the best for Foodie Beauty. I'm not really sure. Chantal. Like I said, you should check out the Life of a Free Spirit. It's spelled with a Y. I will link all of her everything's in the description box down below, as well as my girl Justine / Kicking Geese / JP Metz. But what do you guys think? Was it too hard on anyone? Is this something that you guys are comfortable with? Like me just like being on my couch and bringing in my lighting and setting up my tripod and just like not really editing and letting my guard down and just like telling people things that I've never told anyone. Because if you don't like this kind of thing, please let me know. Honestly, it would be a huge disservice to me. Well, no, it would just help me out a lot and make me understand a lot more what my viewers are interested in. But I'm pretty sure that I know what you guys want at this point, and it's authenticity, vulnerability, and me being myself. And I think this is probably the most honest, transparent, and the most that I've been myself ever. Well, I can't say ever, but on my channel in a long time. And I feel really good about this because it's all about intention. The older I get, the older I get, the more I just realize that everything is about intention. It really, really, truly is. And I just I want the best for everybody. But I'm so freaking worried about Eugenia, and I'm so worried about Amberlynn, and I just feel like when you're around the same enablers and people, places, and things, it's just like, because I've been there myself, you know what I mean? But luckily Joe's really, really supportive, and I have my mom as a support system as well, and my sister, and of course my dear, beautiful subscriber friends, everyone from Tiffany to Jennifer, to Tracy, to Vicky, to Jennifer. I mean, wait, yeah, I already said Jennifer. To Charlotte, my new friend Charlotte. Thank you so much for being here. You guys are the best, and Melissa and Rennie and Sheena and Jackie Edwards. I'll never forget you. You're always in my heart. I'm thinking of you always. My dear friend Chrissy. I love you guys so much. This was a very, very different vlog for me to film. I thought that I would do jump cuts and stuff, but the more that I started talking, the more like I just wanted to get my point across and let my voice be heard. And I hope that I did that in a fashion that is that you guys deem appropriate for, you know, the people of the world, YouTube, whatever you want to call it. I guess that's it. I love you guys. Never forget, like, to stay true to yourself. Never forget to be honest with yourself, and never forget to, like, ask yourself those hard questions. Because had I not done so 2 or 3 years, we'll say 2 years ago, whenever I was still purging, and had I not got help for it, like medical help for it, I would still be purging to this day, and I may not still be alive. You know what I mean? It's like, I'm 135 pounds and I'm 6'6", and it's just like, it's like, is it part of it my starvation? Probably, like, because I lose a lot of my water weight. It's like, I try to stay hydrated, but at the same time, it's like, I don't know, I'm not always hydrated. If I'm being honest, I'm not, but I'm doing a lot better. In the past week, I've been doing really, really great. So, like I said, yeah, it's been weeks since I've starved myself, but it's been a while since I've starved myself for an entire week, and I'm going to strive and attempt to not do that to the best of my abilities. And I just thank you guys so much for being here and being such a positive force of nature and such beautiful, beautiful friends and family to me. You guys really are. This has been such the best, like the most cathartic and most beautiful outlet for me in my entire little gay, humble Texan boy, country boy life. I always like to end things on a positive note. I hope this, like I said, just one more disclaimer, I promise it's the last one. If this rubbed anyone the wrong way, please let me know in the comments down below. I'll link everyone that I mentioned, everything in the description box down below, because I always give credit where it's due, and the credit is due with you, and you, and you. And also you. Didn't think I'd forget about you? Oh my god. But, yeah, I'm officially starting to get groggy, and probably start to ramble and be annoying, and, I just love you guys so much for watching and giving my little side girl Topanga channel a chance. But, this has been a vlog from Steven's couch, or, a confessional from Steven's couch. Don't really know what I'm going to title this just yet, but at least I have some time to sleep on it. And I don't have to edit it, that's always fun too. Gotta throw in a cheap joke at the end, right? If you made it this far, I can't see because I'm blinded by my beautiful, magnificent ring light that was like $10 on freaking Wish, and I never thought that it would actually be amazing, but it's freaking amazing. Figured out how to document my tripod, but that's not your problem. It's mine as a creator here on YouTube. But I just got some notifications that I saw from YouTube, and like my subscribers / viewers are my everything. So I got to go and check those out. But until my next Vlogmas, which will be after midnight, whenever I wake up, because I'll be uploading this one whenever I wake up, like I said. But I just wanted to go ahead and shoot it, so it would already be ready. And I really wanted to talk about this and delve into it a little bit more, and I think that I did. I think I delved quite a bit deeper than I did in my 10 or 11 minute video, I forget. Just like, you know, and formally announcing my BDD and like what it means to me and everything, and being anorexic and bulimic and bipolar and having Marfan syndrome, etc. But I've officially started to rant and ramble. But just remember that Stephen Owsley II thinks that you all come in first. That's cute for an outro. Okay, we'll definitely end it on that note. I love you guys so much. Mwah.